The 2010 dinar banknote from North Macedonia looks simple at first glance, but under the microscope an entirely hidden world begins to appear. Near the lower corner of the note, the printed signature and date reveal extremely sharp edges and clean ink placement. Even the smallest letters remain readable at high magnification. As the camera moves upward, tiny embossed dots become visible beside a golden decorative symbol. These raised elements help with tactile recognition and also add another layer of security. The colored sections of the banknote are built from microscopic lines packed closely together. Blue triangular patterns, pink borders, and detailed ornamental shapes blend together with incredible precision. Under magnification, the portrait area transforms into a network of fine curves and layered textures. Some regions contain repeating wave patterns, while others are formed from tightly aligned vertical lines. The closer the camera gets, the more the banknote begins to resemble a carefully engineered print rather than ordinary currency. At higher magnification, the security features of the 10 dinar note become dramatically clearer. Entire sections of the banknote are filled with repeating binary numbers, rows of tiny zeros and ones printed in gold ink across the surface. These microscopic details are almost invisible to the naked eye. Some areas contain ultra-thin pink line structures arranged in repeating geometric loops. Nearby, blue vertical grids create optical textures that shift as the camera moves. The gold elements are especially complex. What appears smooth from far away is actually constructed from thousands of tiny printed symbols layered together with microscopic precision. Modern banknotes rely on these combinations of geometry, microprinting, and layered ink to prevent counterfeiting. Under the microscope, the 10 dinar note reveals how much technology is hidden inside everyday money. The reverse side of the banknote introduces a completely different visual style. Under magnification, the surface becomes filled with mosaic-like structures made from tiny geometric shapes. Blue and yellow regions resemble handcrafted ceramic patterns assembled at microscopic scale. Curved purple branches cross over the background, while green and orange textures create dense decorative layers across the note. Many of these patterns are generated using guilloche techniques, mathematically precise curves, traditionally used in secure currency printing because they are extremely difficult to reproduce accurately. At this scale, the banknote almost resembles a miniature piece of abstract art. Every section contains repeating forms, interlocking grids, and carefully controlled line spacing. Even the smallest decorative areas are built from thousands of microscopic elements working together to create texture, color, and security. At maximum magnification, the reverse side reveals its most intricate structures. The blue regions are constructed from maze-like microscopic pathways, while yellow shapes appear as clusters of tiny engraved tiles placed on top of dense geometric backgrounds. Purple branching lines cross through the design like printed circuitry. Between them, layered square patterns repeat again and again with almost mechanical precision. Green sections contain tightly packed angled strokes that resemble hand engraving under extreme zoom. Nearby, fine parallel lines create subtle wave effects across orange regions of the note. The closer the camera moves, the less the banknote resembles paper currency. Instead, it begins to look like a combination of architecture, mathematics, and industrial engineering compressed into a surface small enough to fit inside a wallet. Seen under the microscope, the 2020 North Macedonian 10 dinar banknote becomes far more than money. It becomes a hidden world of precision, printing invisible during everyday use.